Dricus Du Plessis right here in the middle. Obviously, you made it known that there should be no drama surrounding the first fight. You won the first fight. You also said you wanted this rematch. Are you using this as kind of a way to erase all the questions and just confirm that you are the best middleweight in the world and there is no drama surrounding the Sean Strickland fight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I didn't just say that I won that fight. The judges said I won that fight. So,
hey, settle down. Let the Dutchman. He's keeping my belt warm. Let the man speak. Dutchman, say your piece.
You are too kind. And yeah, I mean, sure, the rematch was the next one up. I would have preferred that Hamzat fight, but he was the one, and there we go.
And the first fight was obviously a war, and both of you left very bloody. You said, you and Sean can put on a war. So what are you expecting from Sean in basically around 6 through 10 after going through 5 in the first fight?
Yeah, I think you can expect the war once again. Absolutely. I mean, you're sitting with one tough guy. You're sitting with another guy that will never give up. Two guys going forward and trying to kill each other. I mean, what else do you want? Isn't that the perfect fight?
Quest for Sean Strickland. Put that center right here. Before we get to the questions about the fight, what do you make about your reception here in Sydney?
Man, you guys are some of the best crowd. I like the teep and jab, but you mother make me want to go out there and die, man. And I love you guys.
And you made it known, you feel you have unfinished business with Dricus. So regardless of whether the belt is on the line or not, how important is this fight to you?
Man, let me tell you something about the Dutchman, which is a cool nickname, by the way. This man fights like a on a short bus. And hey, Dricus, I respect you for that because you fight like a maniac. But I won that fight and I'm going to win this fight. So saddle up and let's get it done.
Yeah, I fight like somebody on the short bus, but you look like the driver.
Well, guys, I did drop out of elementary school, so here we are.
Because you're not allowed near kids with that look anymore.
I mean, whatever, dude.
Quest for the champion.
The Dutchman can make me laugh, but you got more jewelry on than the women, so I don't know if I could take your insults real.
Oh, I can't say that was terrible, bro.
Question for Sean and Dricus. You guys both spoke about the first fight yesterday. Sean, you say it was a headbutt. Dricus, you say it was a right hand that caused the cut. I'm just curious, who's telling the truth there?
Listen, man. I'm not a I take my L's like a man and court into some blind-ass judge. The Dutchman won, and I'll give it to him. But he's not winning Sunday. 25 minutes of war. It was a headbutt. But even if it wasn't, it doesn't matter because it's not going to happen again. What's going to happen is I'm going to have that belt back in the States. Sorry, my Australian fans, but we're going to win it here.
Dricus, do you agree with that, or do you think it was a right hand that landed?
Well, not one blind judge. There had to be two for that. And, yeah, I mean, he was the one whining about it the whole time. I'll give him the benefit. Sure, I headbutted him. I don't care. It's a fight.
Go ahead. What do you got?
So Dricus and Sean, a lot of crap has been talked, during this press conference, during the lead up. Fellas, I'm going to need you to say one nice thing about the other person. Sean, I don't want to hear any crap. I don't want to hear anything. Sean, we'll start with you. One nice thing about Dricus.
I mean, dude, the guy fights like a fucking on the short bus, dude. How is that not a compliment? I mean, that's all something we can strive to do is go in there and want to die. So, congratulations, Dricus. You fight tough.
I guess I have to say, the man is at least willing to throw down, whether it's in the stands or not. And I gotta respect that. If somebody disrespects you, you put them in their place, and he's willing to do that. So That's what a man does.
Thank you. What do you got?
Josh Peter from the stands. Sean, this question's for you. This arena saw you put on one of the most impressive title-winning performances in the history of the UFC. What does it mean to you to be back fighting in that same arena here in Australia?
You know, guys, if it wasn't for the lack of freedom of speech and gun laws here, I could see me living here. Tax is a little rough. You don't really get that much for it, but if it wasn't for all the lack of freedoms, I actually really like this place. And you, man, you guys are a bunch of degenerates. I walk down the street and I see mullets and lifted trucks. It feels like I'm back home with my white trash buddies. And you know what, man? I love it here. I feel like I'm a little Australian. I can't wait to win the belt. So to answer your question, it feels real good to be back.
Now, Sean Strickland, you've made the front page of the newspaper with the headline, "Will someone please knock this guy out?"
Bunch of communists here, guys.
What's your response to the media?
I come to this country and I talk about freedom of speech and guns and taxes, and you got these communists in the media trying to put me down. Why? Because you want to control the media and you don't like freedom of speech.
Yes, sir. Dana, this question's for you, and of course, Sean, if you want to answer it as well. There was word going around that the New South Wales government did everything they could. Now, I don't agree, but they did everything they could to stop Sean Strickland being a part of this card. Is that true? And how did you bring him here?
If that was true, we wouldn't be here. If that was true, we would not be here.
Listen, you guys, they like to talk about me and the government, and goddamn, I take it as a pride, because what do I represent? Freedom, low taxes, freedom. So if you want to condemn me, yeah, I might say here and there a woman makes a good sandwich, but god damn it, man, if you ever had a sandwich from a man, no, you haven't. So we keep letting these women fight, dude. Who's gonna make our dinner? I'm gonna have to go to the store and make that myself, and that will never happen under my watch.
What's the question?
Method of victory and what round?
Yeah, I mean, after a first fight like that, method of victory is very hard. I'm going out there looking for that finish from the first bell, and if it has to go to the last bell, I'll be looking for that knockout from the word go till the end of that fight.
All right, you fuckers. Let me lay down some truth on you. Excuse my language. Sorry, Dana, you guys. I'm not going to get a bonus after this one. The man has a cinder block forehead. You see him the next day. The guy could take damage. We're probably going to have a 5-round war. I'm going to try to put his ass down. He's going to try to put my ass down. One of us is going to get fucked up. It ain't going to be me. To the death. I think the Dutch man can agree. We're going to put on a war, and we're going to try to fuck each other up, and that's a promise we both can make you guys.
Sean, we spoke to your fans outside, and they say they love you because you're a real man. What do you think makes you a real man in the eyes of your fans?
Oh, man, you guys got to get me to drop character for a second, but, you know, man, I try to be authentic for you guys. Yeah, that guy, yeah. Guy, right. Come say it in my face. They didn't revoke my visa again.
Sean, do you have staph infection and are you healthy coming into this fight?
Listen, you motherfuckers, I'm immune to staph. You see this mustache? I give staph. I don't get staph. Calm the down. I don't get sick. I don't get injured, and I don't get staph. So relax. I'm going to be out there on Sunday, and I'm going to come out hard and strong. The hardest and strongest you've ever seen. To the death, Dutch man.
Best of luck.